Y'all, I was just sitting here thinking, I actually was just relaxing, and I was like, you know what? I feel like we, as chosen ones, we really need to allow our new selves to begin to show up for. We got to start showing up for our new self. And stop allowing the old versions of ourselves to try and come in. You know, those negative thoughts, the things that we had going in the past, those things, bad things that happened to us in the past, allowing those things to peek out, you know, from time to time. We have to learn how to stop those intrusive thoughts. Because, baby, it's a new us. This is a new version of us. Like, why would we even let the old come in? Like, just think about it. We wouldn't allow our old exes, you know, these old friends that just didn't mean us nothing, to come back in like that. We wouldn't allow them to do that. So why allow the thoughts, the negative thoughts, the negative versions of ourselves to come back? In order for us to do this, we have to learn how to think differently, change our thoughts, transmute that energy. Okay, big period. We got to transmute in this thing. I'm telling you, once those negative thoughts come in, you have to start to say things differently. Say the positive things. It's almost as if, like, when you think like, what if this happened like it did last time? But what if your thoughts should be like, what if something good happened? I mean, the chances are, you know, something good could happen to me. And it is, because we have changed the old version. We have removed the old versions of ourselves and begin to walk in our new level up version of ourselves, because that's what we are intending on doing anyway. Because, you know, it's going to be a new you, new year, new you, baby. New year, new you. The thing is, we've had enough people in our lives telling us the wrong things about ourselves, speaking negative, looking at us the wrong way. We got enough of that. We don't need our own self to keep telling ourselves, you know, like Mr. Brown. He's like, I told myself, okay, self, you better tell yourself that you the best. You the best version of yourself you can be. And if bad things happen, you know, what if something great could happen? I'm telling y'all, there's so many blessings, so much of a different version of you, your higher level, it's like we've moved into a higher dimension. We've moved forward in this life, and we got to start walking in it. Because if we don't walk in it, people and things can actually take you back. And we ain't trying to go back. Baby, leave them back there, okay? You can say it louder for the people in the black. I said in the black. You can say it louder for the people in the back, but that's just to speak for them. We're not looking back. We can say it louder for them, but we're not looking back. We're going to keep moving forward in the newest versions of ourselves so that we can know that, baby, we got this. We is doing this. We are that one. We're the chosen ones. The chosen ones have to be. We don't have to be. We are the example of what others should be. Okay, so the Most High made you the version that you're supposed to be now, so that you can be the example of people that are still hanging on to the past, that are hanging on to the negativity. We move forward, onward and upward, because we've leveled up. And that's what I want you to do, boo. Just keep moving. See, one thing about it, two things for sure. You have to do this for yourself, for one, okay? For one, you have to do this for yourself. And another thing, you gonna do it because those that counted you out and seen you, the opposite version of yourself, the old version of yourself, you gonna show off. Because, baby, spirit don't want you to be in your lowest version of yourself. Don't want you looking down on yourself. Because, look, your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. Why would you mistreat your body like that? Why would you even talk about yourself like that? It's like you talking about the Most High, because you're a part of Him. You are that. Okay? And as we continue to move forward, we have to look at ourselves as our best version, the best version of ourselves. I don't care how many people counted you out as the black sheep, didn't want you around, made you feel worthless. I don't care how many people did that to you. None of that matters. That's not who you are. You are not who they are trying to portray you to be. See, they want you to see yourself that way. They want you to keep looking at yourself as the old version, as the person that you were rejected. Yeah, you were rejected. Okay, and you accept yourself. When you begin to look at yourself as though, okay, yeah, I accept me because I am that girl. I am that one. I am that guy. When you see yourself that way, people will start to see yourself that way. They can't do nothing but accept it. They can't do nothing but accept the version of you who you see. Because people will treat you the way that you treat yourself. Okay, so if you're looking at yourself as the old version, I know I keep saying self. Yeah, I do, because that's what we're talking about. This is all about self-love, taking advantage of who you become, who you transformed to be. You are transformed and renewed. I told you, the Most High has renewed you. You have been renewed. You are a new you. Okay, I told you, God said He's doing a new thing, and that was way back, like 2 months ago. He already did a new thing in you, so the new version of you has to keep showing up. So y'all better show up for yourself. Show up. If you ain't gonna show up for yourself, show up for God. Okay, do it for Him. Show up. Do you let those gifts and the callings that you have show up? Let your light shine, because can't nobody take that away from you. That's one thing that people cannot take from you. What God gives, no man can take away. Most of you guys know this. They can't take that away from you. Many things that people may try to take from you, and they may have, but that thing they cannot take that God gave you. Your light is bright. You are shining. You have so much amazing energy. You're such a wonderful person. You do so much for other people. You do so much for everybody. You show up for everybody. Now you got to show up for yourself. You are a better version of yourself than you were last year. You are a better version of yourself than you were last week. Show up for you, boo. Because ain't nobody going to love you the way that you love yourself. Ain't nobody going to love you the way that you want to be loved. You got to love you first. And then they'll follow suit. Then they will follow the lead. Because you are the leader. You as chosen ones, you are a leader. And people are just waiting for you to step up into your leadership role. A lot of them, they tried to take you off. They tried to take you out of here. They didn't want you to be seen. They didn't want people to love you. But as long as you love you and you show up for yourself, they're going to have to follow suit and do what it is that they supposed to be doing for you. They got to show up for you. I'm telling you, the way that God made you, fearfully and wonderfully, you're fearfully and wonderfully made. You have a light about you. You're so loved. You're loved by the Most High. That's all that matters. People love you. It's just that sometimes those that that are not really fond of you, they try to show out or act out louder than the people that do love you. But you have people that truly, truly care about you. And that's what it's all about. Forget them folks. Forget them evil people. Forget those people that really don't love themselves. That's why they have to try to bring you down. Forget all about that and just keep moving and loving you, showing up for you. Start showing up for you. Just like you've showed up for others, show up for yourself too. You got to do it. It's time. Baby, you are a chosen one. You're chosen and you're blessed and highly favored. And baby, like I said, you got a light about you that can't no man take away from you. And that's on period. In case you didn't know, I am doing personal consultations. I'm ready to connect with you guys. I'm open to do these now. I know you guys been waiting and you've been asking. So if you'd like to connect with me, just go into the description bar below and check it out. You'll see how to connect to me and you'll be able to get a personal consultation with the Diva. I would love to talk with you and get to know you and help you with all of your questions. So make sure you take this opportunity while it's going. Okay, I love you guys. Now I just know y'all don't win and got my book, The Burning Bridge. Y'all don't win and got my book, right? I got several of them and they ready to be shipped to you today. Okay, so make sure you go and get this book. All you gotta do is look in the description bar below or look on the description in the bio, okay? Go over there and get your book today. You're gonna love this. This is gonna help you to realize that God is still in charge. He is still moving in your life. So many blessings on top of blessings you're gonna realize when you read this book, because you do not have to suffer alone, okay? I love you. Thank you. Make sure you go and get it. Go ahead and get it. Peace and blessings.